This is Jarrad VK3BL here, and today I just want to show everyone that it is actually quite easy to get the IC-7610 working with WSJT-X in the FT8 mode, which is really popular at the moment. I love it, I'm a big fan, and it was one of the first things I did with my radio, but I have noticed there's been some confusion about how to get it going. As you can probably hear in the background, I'm on 20 meters for FT8, and my IC-7610, WSJT-X doing decodes, and I've got a few windows here, and they're the settings you need basically. So rather than explain all the settings, because you can't quite see them with my camera, and I haven't got the shack set up to record my screen yet and do all the editing, I've actually pre-made the file and added it to the Facebook group. So both of the IC-7610 Facebook groups have this this file set up, and please excuse my computer beeping there. I'm going to have to tell it to be quiet. There we go. So basically all you need to do is download a copy of the file and put it in a specific location. Now I've put the name of the location in the Facebook post. It is actually quite a strange location. It's in a hidden folder, so unless you're used to sort of Windows and that sort of thing, you won't have found it, and that might be causing some of the confusion. So basically, it's under your user, under a folder called AppData, Local, and then WSJT-X. And you need to put a file in that folder called hamlib_settings.json. And in that file, what you're doing is you're telling WSJT-X to ignore the sieve setting that you've selected in the menu, and instead use the sieve setting value that you've put in the JSON file. Now there might be a bit of confusion here because WSJT-X uses Hamlib for communications, and Hamlib stores all the values as decimal, whereas the sieve values are hexadecimal. So if you go into your radio in the menu, it's menu, set, connectors, sieve address, it says 98H, that's the default. That's not 98 in decimal, that's 98 in hexadecimal. So when you convert it, that actually ends up being 152. So I've written a little file, I've saved it, I've uploaded a copy, and as you can see, here it is working. So all you need to do is copy that file in as instructed on Facebook. Feel free to ask any questions in the post, and then in the settings, I've got, on my computer it's COM10, it might be different on yours. Mine, I've got the baud rate at 115200. I might have changed that from standard. It's actually down the bottom here, Civ USB baud rate, 115200, so that's why that's there. And test cat, it's gone green. Test push to talk, it's gone red, so that's perfect. No problems at all there. Data packet mode, of course, use cat for PTT, split operation none. All these things you don't need to change, but most importantly, rig IC-7610, 7600, and it works absolutely perfectly. So I'm sure in the future Hamlib will update their software so that you do in fact have the option to select the 7610. But for now, if you want to get it up and running, you can just use this JSON file. And the reason I've sort of known about this is my radio, or my setup, including my amplifier, if I want to use it, I need to have sieve on my radio set at 5C. Now 5C, that's what all Tokyo high powers expect your radio to be on, so that's what I set mine to. Now that will break WSJT-X, so I'm going to close this and I'm going to put my old file back. Close WSJT-X. We'll remove this file, put it over here, and I'm going to put my settings back. So yeah, that's just basically a quick introduction in how to get any new radio to work properly on WSJT-X. The trick is, it's still running. Yes. No? Okay. Well, you'll have to excuse my computer. It's decided that WSJT-X is actually still running. But let's do a good old task manager, performance processes. Where is it? Is it still running? Let's find out. Gotta love computers. They're good when they work. They're not good to use when they don't. And they like to make a fool of you when you're doing things. Let's try again. There we go. So WSJT-X hadn't fully shut down, but as you can see, I've changed it to 5C. I've put my old settings file back and it's fine. So that's sort of like a quick introduction on how to get WSJT-X to work on the 7610 and any radio. I hope you enjoyed it. This is VK3BL. Stay tuned for more and do check out both. There's 2 Facebook 7610 groups. I've posted the file in both. So if you have any questions, just ask away and I'll respond and help you out. I'll catch you later. 73 from VK3BL.